Just a plastic bucket. It did look like some cast though, right? It looked like a cast pot. Like, I don't know, like you see something in a Fry Daddy maybe, or pressure cooker. Is that what I'm trying to say? I guess pressure cooker. So I didn't get out last night to go searching for the scraps, but after dropping Mama McKee off, we found some scraps on the way back. Some heavy steel. I normally don't take vacuum cleaners, but this one here, it's not a Kirby, but it's built like a Kirby. It's too dark to see the name brand. I didn't even realize somebody already took the cord from it. But yeah, this is all some kind of heavy cast aluminum. Cast aluminum grill up there too, a small one, but it's casty. I got a few pieces of junk there and here and there. Getting ready to start up Twisty's online schooling. And then in between the breaks there, we're gonna pull that junk out and load it back up. We got a couple ovens, and there's an all steel grill we can drop, and I really should get this thing in there. But all right, we're gonna load up some steel. That's what we're doing today. Loading up the steel. I got some steel to unload and then load it back up in here. So let's go ahead and start yanking this stuff out. And then we can start putting stuff in. So let's do this. Okay, this is not a tutorial on how to pile scrap in your truck. That's a mess out there. I could have did it a lot different. Everybody. Like I've been saying, I use this iPhone for the last 3 years, and it worked out really good in the beginning, but I think being 3 years old, maybe not so much video, but maybe the sound quality really went down. People were telling me left and right, man, turn up the volume, I can barely hear you, yada yada. And I was like, well, I am a kind of a soft-spoken person. I don't really speak very loud. But must have been a mic thing. And being as old as it, being as old as it is, iPhone is 3 years old. And it got a lot of use, man. Not just with calls, text, and, messaging. But I put a hurting on the video aspect. I put a hurting on this phone. It was in my hands constantly, daily. Dropping daily. In and out of pockets daily. So it really served a purpose for a good while of the channel. Almost the whole duration of the channel. I think the first 3 videos were shot off a Samsung. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think my first 3 videos were shot off a Samsung phone. And then we upgraded to the iPhones. Because the contract was up at the time. Now the contract has been up for a while. But as long as we can connect to a Wi-Fi, this thing's almost fully functional. And I can still make calls through a Facebook Messenger. I can still do calls and FaceTime calls as long as I'm connected to a Wi-Fi. And of course you could dial 911 on these things if they don't have any service. I don't know if anybody knows that. As long as it's charged up, I could dial 911 on here. Well, that was the wrong move, Clyde. Oh, this is all shreddy. Good to go. So let's go. The alarm's about to go off here for Twisty's schooling bit. So that's when we'll end the video. Yep, we're loading up to do a scrap run in between classes. What the heck? And make a little cash. Make a little room, make a little cash. Always nice. Yeah, definitely not how to load your truck up with scrap. We could have did this one a whole lot different, you know, differently. We could have did this one a whole lot different. But it's working. It's working. As long as I might put a shield or something up in front of the window back there. Just to be safe, you never know. I mean, this stuff can't really be that heavy to go through a window, but you never know. The way my luck goes, yeah, it would totally crack through the window. That's my luck. Well, we didn't get those in there. We got a few steel boys in here, though, we could do. Maybe. All right, we'll put you up in the pocket. Turned out to be a nice day. Not too bad. The blaze already stopped on me at one light. Just stopped, and I fired it back up thinking, man, I should just drive this thing on home. But we were halfway to the yard. Don't know what's up with that. I do know in the last 7 weeks or so, I put about $700 in this thing. Not to mention we put like $1,000 in the HHR. And the HHR broke down again. It's a fuel pump this time. I don't know. We drove it for almost 2 years without putting anything into it except, you know, gas, oil, and maybe a tire. I think we put 1 tire, 2 tires on it. Out of 2 years, that ain't bad. And now it's kind of hitting us. It's hitting us now, but you know, we abide. The McKees abide. Just ride. That's what that sign said. Just ride. I got to get a picture of that one. Just ride. I wanna just ride. Hopefully we didn't make it on the lunchtime. I don't think we did. I think their lunch is actually 11:30 to 12. So let's see what these guys say. Morning.
Morning.
Got the shreddies.
Shred? Alright, go ahead. I got you.
All right, bud. You got us. Yeah, I could have swore I put my gloves in my pocket. This is all I got. 1 glove. Could have swore I put them in my pockets. Not too bad, 400 pounds exactly. $17 paid. They still doing 85 a net ton here. I do have a little extra time. I threw the GoPro on my head. We're gonna do a little dipping on the way home through the alleyways. I didn't bring the gloves, of course. as I mentioned, I really don't like picking without gloves. One bit. I don't like doing it. There you go, everybody. We got paid. There you go, Dylan. You're on the window with me. And of course, down high we got the Snobby. The Snobby scrap picker. And the Cruiser Mac. And we still got a little more room here on the windows and the tailgate. Anybody, everybody. Ian Matthews, haha, lol. Somebody keeps dumping trash out here. I have a feeling I know who it is. Look at this junk. As a matter of fact, I think they drive a Chevy. See, this is 4 trash bags, 5 trash bags, one of them's already open. You can't do that, people. I dropped Mama off today at work, and then on the way home I dipped through some alleys. You know I dipped through some alleys. We was dipping and tripping. Oh, I should have stuck that on something else. Sorry, Dylan. I was wondering about that. It's paper. Ah, shit. Sorry, bud. I shouldn't have stuck it on the car. It felt like paper. Dang it. I knew I should have stuck it in the house. Or inside the vehicle. I got this metal cabinet. I might end up using that. I didn't look inside it because it was too dark. But I might end up using that. We got some lights, and it feels like they're heavy, so I'm thinking there's some kind of ballast in here. Short little ballast. We got this mower. Pop that motor off the deck and toss it in a bucket. We could sell that as irony aluminum. 8 cents a pound, I think it was. I got a few motors. In there. Not sure what's in that tote. Looked like a bunch of shred and maybe some leaves and trash at the bottom, but I just took the whole tote. Ceiling fan and a bunch of more. Found some that BX cable, steel sheath, cloth #1, junk, and then we found a little Romex. All right, there's that. It's starting to snow out here. Not only did somebody dump their trash here, somebody dumped their trash again, and then somebody dumped some more trash here. And it's funny, is since these people moved in, all this stuff started happening right here. These people. It's funny, I mean, because none of this stuff was here until these people moved in. And I did see the kids actually putting trash in the neighbor's trash can, you know, so I'm guessing they don't have a service set up yet. There, e-waste. We're missing e-waste here. Oh, what we got? That's what we got. We got it. It's in there. Oh, it's in there too. We're in here. We're in here, everybody. But really, I think I should come over here with my metal detector and do a little swinging since they already got that thing all busted up. Who knows what sat there a long time ago and they got covered up by concrete in the garage and sat underneath all that for decades. You know what I'm saying? All these houses here were built in like the 50s, I think. The 50s and 60s. So who knows what's underneath there. And now that all that concrete is pulled up and all that dirt's real soft, I should put on my junky boots. I should put my junky boots on and go over there and do a little swinging. Just to see what's there, you know. Hey, why you keep falling down for? We're moving on down the road, still on Oakland to survive. Well, we're moving on down the road, still on the dirty east side. Crack, you know, crack all cooks in the kitchen. Crack all cooks in the kitchen. Baking a cake in the grill. Yeah.
Baking a cake on the grill.
Yeah. What do you think? It's got a ramp, so when we open the door, we can just ride out on our bicycles. Woo! Or we could jump into the kitchen. As long as the door's open. Flat go out there. But let's get some footage up. Where'd it go? I hit it. I ran it over. I made the flat boy even flatter. Rolled by one, I'm like, whatever. Rolled by two, I'm like, oh shoot. Rolled by 3 and 4, it's like, I better stop. Oh, one shy of a 6-pack. One shy of a 6-pack. I found us a mini fridge earlier, and I had it on the GoPro. I had the GoPro running, but guess what, everybody? I had my lens cap on. I shot like 50 minutes of video with the lens cap on. Yesterday I shoot like 17 minutes of burst, which shoots like a photo every 5 seconds or every 10 seconds. So I had to, so when I went to upload the video, it uploaded like 2,700 photos. It was almost 2,800 photos actually. It was like 2,763 photos it uploaded, which looked kind of neat, but I can't use it. And the thing is, I hit it pretty good. I just randomly rolled up on this trash can. It was just full of stuff like this. Here we go. Not only did it have scrap metal inside, but it had these things, which is full of brass and full of cast, full of screws and steel and more cast. And yeah, I mean, like this. Look at that. Found some Romex wire in there. What else we find? Found Romex. that little piece of aluminum gutter and the tape. We found it. Little Romex, not that Romex. I don't know where it went. Oh, I think it's in here. No, at the bottom. Anyways, I mean, it was a good little stop. But it was bursting photos. No video. And then today I ride around for 50 minutes with the cover on my camera. Rolled up on that joker, you know what I mean? So, oh, better not lock the door. Where's my keys? Let's get my stuff before I lock the door, everybody. Found this the other day. The bottom's a little rusty, but I'm thinking, you know what? I'll just use it upside down. We'll just use it upside down, everyone. So what, the handle's down here, I'll just drill a hole in it and put a nut in there. Nut and bolt. Or put a rope through it or something. Oh, let me put my lid back on my recyclable can. Because they'll want it. And look, I'm shooting video on the side. Boy, I am acting like a noob today. Holy cow. Let's start this over. This is what we found today. We got some carpet for my man, Dustin Danger K, if he wants it. I'll see him tonight. I'll bring it along. Some more of them garden stakes. Some steel. Like a steel wheel and some aluminum wheels. Yep. That trash can. Actually, there's trash in that trash can. Most people would just dump that trash out on the into the alley, but I'm gonna dump it out in my trash can. We'll dump it out in my trash can. And then I found this neat little number. It said Hobby Lobby on it, so I'm guessing it's not old because it says Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby Phase 2. But it's a neat little box. And if any one of them girls see this, they're going to want to keep it. I want to sell it. So I'm guessing this is a fairly new box to look retro, and I don't know if somebody painted it or if that's just what they did. I don't know. I guess I could look up Hobby Lobby Phase 2 and see what pops up on the internets, on the World Wide Webs. So it wasn't bad. Going out this morning 2 times. Wasn't bad. Alright. Let me get this lid on here. Huh. Oh. Here's a name I haven't seen in a long time. Can't see it. Araya. There it is. No wonder you couldn't see it. That's a name I haven't seen in a minute. Araya. That's all I used to rock on my BMX bikes. Araya rims. Looks pretty straight, actually. Oh no. She's bad. Extruded. Extrusions. Aluminum hubs too. Not bad. Sorry. Shaking you all around there. Well, I got some trash to dump right here. We got some trash. to dump. I think that's trash too. Oh cow. Holy cow. Need to start breaking it down and putting it in there. That's a steel rim here. But another alloy rim, steel hub. I've seen a lot more rims at this other spot where I got these. And some bike frames, but I wasn't real sure because it was kind of up in, well, there was a refrigerator up in his driveway. But right on the corner of the alley of his fence was those bikes and rims. I still wasn't sure though. But those rims were definitely, there was all kinds of other stuff sitting out there. So they were definitely for the taking. I just wasn't sure about the other one. So we didn't take them. That's 13th Street on Denny. So we'll go back and ask them. I didn't want to knock on the door too early, you know. We didn't want to knock on the door too early. And then I found this, which actually works, right? And most people would just dump this right down in the alley, but we'll just bring it home. I'll dump it right there. A little bit of food residue down there. We'll clean it out. It looks super clean right here. Look at that. We'll take it. Clean it out. Maybe do a yard sale. $2. Give me $2. $5. Give me $5. Oh yeah, we found wire, which is always good. Found that rug. Found three rotors, rusty rotors. Hey, found that bad boy. Found this dude. What happens if we plug it up? Make sure it's off. Yep, she's off. Plug it into the extension cord. She ain't holding no pressure. Well, it ain't doing what it's supposed to do, so my favorite. Scrap. My favorite is scrap.
My name is Tin Can, and I scrap. I like turtles. So there we go, how scrappies. with the crane.
We'll see if he gets picked up. Got you on film, lady.